is not for the block. This is for my people trying to think out the box. This look ain't for the streets. This is for my fam trying to get ears to me. Let's get it. Come on, y'all. Get out the box.
What's going on, y'all? This is your man, your urban entrepreneur, musical connoisseur, D Divine for your mind, one time on the grind. And today's Hustlers Reflections Inspirational Supplement, dealing with a topic that I like to call your beginning is not how you necessarily end, so always trust the process within. All right? What am I talking about? Earlier this week they had Super Bowl 51, you know what I'm saying? They had the Falcons against, you know what I'm saying, that other team that won, you know what I'm saying? I ain't throwing no shade or nothing like that, just a little. But hey, here's the thing about how that game went down. And one thing about it, the lesson that everybody should learn out of that is how you begin is not necessarily how you end. So you should always trust the process within. And I'm going to give you two aspects of how both teams looked at it. Now, let's say, the Falcons, for instance. Now, in the beginning, they was killing them. We thought, I was riding with the Falcons, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I couldn't necessarily, now, mind you, I'm a better businessman than I am a sports fan. So, I'm not a true blue fan of the Falcons, but I'm here in the city of Atlanta, and you have to understand how winning a Super Bowl, winning any type of championship does something for the economy of the city. So, me being a hustler, businessman and all that, we just seen the potential of how much, revenue would have came to the city, tourism, merchandising, the entertainment industry, all of that would have just, been doubled of what it is now that it ain't nothing go at all, right? So here's the thing. So we were celebrating too early. We got up in the lead. We was like 28-3. We was already we were looking at it. We were like, hey, we were looking at the parties. We was looking at the parade and everything like that, right? But we didn't trust the process within. We didn't go all the way to the finish line with it. We were already celebrating midway through the race. Now you look at Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying? You see a picture of Tom Brady at halftime, he got his head down and he's like, man, this is crazy. I can't believe how this is going down right now. By the end of the game in overtime, he pulls it out. He pulls it out because he trusts the process within. He never got discouraged. You might have seen him down and, he's looking like, oh man, this is rough, man. It shouldn't be happening like this. But when you're dealing with a veteran that's always been there before, that's always known how to pull it out in the clutch, and even though he's down, he still had the momentum to get back up, get right back in the game, and pull it out. That's how you trust the process within. So a lot of people out here, this is how you do in life. You might have the scorecard stacked up against you, and you just sitting there like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But you don't, you don't have that courage to get out there and finish it through. You don't have the courage to come back and pull it out in overtime. You just sit there on the bench like, oh man, this is terrible. I don't think I can make it. So the main thing that you want to do, getting out here, achieving your goals, and on that road to success is always follow through with it. Always go across that finish line. Don't never celebrate too early. It's always good when you're up, like you might be doing good in business and all of a sudden you might have a slump and you don't know how to pull everything through in the end. So it's like you always got to learn how to be steadfast and be humble and make sure, you follow through with that process. Because if not, you end up like the Falcons, you know what I'm saying? We just coming back and looking like, damn, what happened? We were all the way up. We were supposed to, we should be popping champagne right now. We should be on the parade and, having, all the parties and whatnot. But that's one of the things what happens when, you don't look at how, you just looking at how you begin and not concentrating on how you should end. All right? So hope that was helpful to any of these people out there. It's just a reflection that I want to put out there. And always remember to make sure you follow your man on Instagram, Twitter. Instagram is the D Divine for your mind. Twitter is D Divine 19. And I also got my pages on Facebook, Mind on the Grind, and D Divine for your mind for the entertainment news. All right. So I'm gonna holler back at you. D Divine for your mind on the grind. One time, your urban entrepreneur and musical connoisseur. Holla back.